I'm Joe Talentino with I Know Jax, the weekly TV show where I tell you about cool local stuff. Great local restaurants to eat at, local small businesses, local craft beer, upcoming events, and much more. If you like that kind of stuff, make sure to like the I Know Jax Facebook page and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I Know Jax, eat local, drink local, and be local. Thanks for tuning in to watch I Know Jax. I've been doing this show for over 7 years now, and let me tell you, it's been an interesting journey. You may not know this, but I Know Jax is a small business, just like your local pizza store. See, I'm not an employee of a media company or paid by a TV station to do I Know Jax. I'm a small business owner. There are just 2 people who work with I Know Jax full time. It's me and my wife, and that's it. We do our own production and our own sales, and thanks to our sponsors, we've been able to do the show for all these years. So I hope you keep that in mind and give those businesses extra love. Now this week we're going to start by taking a look at a new business that just opened its doors, and they're doing something really sweet. So Andy, talk to me about how you decided to do this whole sweet shop.
Parking's always been the biggest problem for us at the San Marco location. And when the opportunity came to lease the building next door and utilize the 8 parking spaces and basically double what we've got, we jumped at the opportunity. So with the parking spaces came 1,500 square feet of empty building, and we had no idea what to do with it. So Jessica, my GM, and I got together, and we've been selling candy at European Street and Dunderbox for the last 38 years now. So we figured it wouldn't be too much of a brain drain to just expand on that. We thought it'd be a fun little concept to put together. We wanted to bring in things that were a little bit more unique, under the radar. A lot of the stuff that we've got are some of the newer lines of candy that people have come up with that are interesting either by flavor or name or packaging. Sure. And then there's a lot of the retro things, again, that stuff that from the 60s and 70s. Sure. That aren't as easy to find anymore. I think it's safe to say we've got the city's largest offering of Pez dispensers. We've got 2 full walls of the things, and we've got just about anything we can get our hands on.
And you have a whole room dedicated to bacon.
We do, because who doesn't like bacon? It's certainly my favorite food group. So yeah, any bacon candy that we can find. We've got bacon cotton candy, we've got bacon jelly beans, gummy bacon. So yeah, I think we've got the bacon covered.
Bacon covered.
Exactly. And I'm always looking for more. If sure. We can, if there's more, yeah, we're gonna bring it in. The one line that I'm most excited about was the British Cadbury chocolates. We haven't been able to get those for the last 3 or 4 years. And if there's one candy bar that we get requested outside of Kinder Eggs, it would be the Crunchy Bar from England.
Okay.
And probably every day at one of the 4 stores, someone asks, "Do you have Crunchy Bars?" And we've had to say no for the last 3 or 4 years, but we've got them on the shelves, and just excited to have both the Crunchy and the Flake. And then for the real Cadbury nerds, we've got the actual British Dairy Milk, and then some of the other candies that, again, we just haven't been able to find.
So we're going to see a lot of purple wrappers here.
We're going to see a lot of purple wrappers, exactly.
And behind the curtain is for adults only. You can use your imagination on that one.
We're already talking to some folks about doing some beer pairings, because with European Street, we brought in a line of cotton candy from Iowa, and they've got some crazy flavors from jalapeno and atomic fireball. There's a mimosa and a rosé. There's one that's called Trump Hair. But we thought it'd be a fun pairing with the cotton candy, and we'll find some beers that work together. So things like that. I think we'll find some some crossover with European Street and the candy shop. And one of the things that we're excited about, if folks have something that they remember from their childhood, we're going to start we keep a list here at the store. If we can find it, yeah, we're going to bring it in.
Didn't that look like fun? Now, if you have a sweet tooth or you're looking for something really fun to do, you need to go and check this place out. And when you do, please make sure to let them know that you found out about European sweets through I Know Jax. Every week I talk about happenings and craft beer events in my TV show, I Know Jax. I'm at Brews in Atlantic Beach, and today I'm having an horchata from the brewery. Are you looking for something to do for Valentine's Day? Well, look no further. Here are a few ideas. Fishware and Murray Hill are hosting a special dessert and beer pairing event for Valentine's Day. The brewery has teamed up with Flower and Flora for a night of flights. You get to sample 4 mini desserts paired with a flight of Fishware brew, and your ticket also includes a welcome drink and nightcap. The menu intrigued me. Just listen to this. Chocolate panna cotta with smoked caramel paired with Fishware's Bait and Switch Coffee Blonde. Or rose-infused strawberry shortcake topped with pink peppercorn paired with Bromance, a Belgian blonde. The dessert beer pairing takes place on both Thursday and Friday, and this is a ticketed event. I think you will agree with me when I say that you can never go wrong with beer and pizza. It's a classic date night. Make it simple and take your Valentines to Pinglehead, where they're serving up a heart-shaped edition of their deep dish Florida Smacker pizza. But it doesn't end there. Pinglehead are also tapping 2 favorites, Endless Summer Blonde Ale treated with strawberry and Mind Drive Imperial Porter treated with cocoa nibs and Madagascar vanilla. Chocolate strawberry are perfect flavors for Valentine's Day. That's at Pinglehead Brewery in Orange Park. Wicked Barley is hosting a big Valentine's dinner. They're closing the brewery to the public to host this event. It's an intimate beer dinner featuring 6 Wicked Barley beers and 5 chef-created dishes. 2 seating times are available, 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. The menu sounds delicious. Artichoke bisque, seared scallop with manchego cheese risotto, braised veal cheek with black garlic jus, and parsnip grits. I'm gonna stop. I'm making myself hungry. The dinner takes place on Valentine's Day, February 14th, and it is a ticketed event. It's important to keep Valentine's sweet, so here's another fun event. It's a beer and cookie dough pairing at Veterans United. The pairings are designed to highlight the flavor combinations, so when you check in, you will receive a box of cookie dough, a flight of beers, and a guided instruction sheet. You get 4 4-ounce pours of craft beer and 4 cookie dough samples. Tickets are $18 for non-Mug Club members. Sounds like fun, right? Now, I was also very intrigued to read about a different kind of collaboration between Intuition Ale Works and Ardwolf. The 2 breweries have basically made their beers Underdark and Early Bird Special do the ultimate switch up. Underdark will be placed in Early Bird Special barrels, while Early Bird was placed in Underdark barrels. And from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., Intuition will release Underbird, which is Underdark, aged for a year in rye whiskey barrels, and then aged another year in bourbon barrels that previously held Early Bird Special. That's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Intuition. And immediately after that, it's time to head over to Ardwolf from 2 to 6 p.m. where Ardwolf will be releasing Early Dark. This is Early Bird Special, aged for a year in bourbon barrels and then another year in rye whiskey barrels that previously held Underdark. Did you follow all of that? I'm telling you, it's the ultimate switch up. Bottles are 20 bucks. That's it for local craft beer news in Jax this week. For more tasty beers like this, visit Brews at one of their 2 locations. Cheers. Brews locations have the best variety of craft beer on tap that you can take home in a growler. Personally, I like to go to Green Room Brewing in Jax Beach for Valentine's Day because they usually have these wooden hearts that they serve big flights of beers in. And my wife really enjoys that, so it has become sort of a tradition for us. But maybe this year I'm going to try something new. You know, I'm not too old to change. One of the things I do here at I Know Jax is talk about upcoming events. There's always a lot of stuff going on in Jax, and I've put together a special top list just for you. Take a look. Every week I take a look at the fun and interesting events in Jax. Here's the list of my top 7 things to do. And please let me know if you agree with me or if I missed something. Now Valentine is coming up this week, so that's going to be a thing. At number 7 is the Amelia Island Book Festival. Now maybe your significant other loves books and loves to read, and if so, here's a suggestion for the weekend. How about visiting the Amelia Island Book Festival? Lots of best-selling authors come to Amelia Island, plus on Saturday there's a big expo where you can buy books, meet authors, and rub elbows with others who love to read. The Amelia Island Book Festival takes place February 14th through 16th. Check out the complete program at ameliaislandbookfestival.org. At number 6, it's not you, it's me. Here's something for Valentine's Day. It's not you, it's not me. This must be one of the most overused phrases when it comes to breakups and relationships. But this time I'm talking about a comedy from Second City. Definitely a Valentine's choice that's a little bit out of the ordinary. Second City's It's Not You, It's Me is at the Times Union Center on Valentine's Day. At number 5 is the Jacksonville Auto Show. Now, if your significant other is a car enthusiast, you just can't pass by the Jacksonville Auto Show. It's something car people look forward to every year. You can test drive the hottest new cars from Chevrolet, Dodge, Fiat, Jeep, Ram, and Toyota. And here's something you probably didn't know. On Saturday, you can visit the military trail and take a trip back in time to see restored military transport vehicles. The Jacksonville Auto Show takes place February 15th through 17th at the Prime Osborne. Number 4 is Valentine's Market for Makers. Now this is not on Valentine's Day, it's on Saturday. Lots of makers, they have food trucks, craft beer, and more. The event takes place in the Glass Factory, which is a perfect event space for this time of year. Tickets are $10 at the door and $8 online. That's from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday, February 16th. Number 3 is the movie Alita Battle Angel. You can never go wrong with the old classic Dinner and a Movie or Movie and a Dinner. And in my research, I realized that Alita Battle Angel is premiering on Valentine's Day itself. Now that should be cool. Dinner is always tricky for Valentine's, so I'd suggest reservations because I hate waiting in line. I also had a lot of cool ideas in my craft beer video for you. And if Alita Battle Angel is not your type of movie, there's also Isn't It Romantic? That's the movie where Rebel Wilson finds herself living inside a romantic comedy. A trailer for that one looked really funny. At number 2 is Stomp. This international percussion sensation has gotten lots of awards and rave reviews. The 8-member troupe uses everything but conventional percussion instruments like matchboxes, wooden poles, brooms, garbage cans, Zippo, lighters, hubcaps, all that to fill the stage with magnificent rhythms. Year after year, audience worldwide keep coming back for more pulse-pounding, electrifying shows. I have seen it, and I plan on seeing it again, so go see what all the noise is about. Number 1 is the Jacksonville Lantern Parade. You might have seen the lantern building workshops in breweries around town all fall. Now, all those lanterns are going to come out in public because it's time for the Lantern Parade. The parade starts at Ram under the Fort Warren Bridge at 7 p.m. and the parade route follows the St. Johns River to the Jacksonville Landing. Last year, about 2,000 people participated. The whole thing ends with fireworks at the landing at 9 p.m. and that's the Jacksonville Lantern Parade, February 16th. That's my top 7 list for this week, February 11th through 17th. How'd I do? Are these events what you would have picked? If you're watching me online, let me know what event I should have put in my list and which events you're going to in the comments below. For more ideas about fun things to do, visit iknowjax.com. Here at I Know Jax, I talk a lot about fun things to do or places to go and hang out with friends and family. And next we're going to a place in Mayport that I like to visit when I have friends or family visiting from out of town. Anybody that lives in Jacksonville or has visited Jacksonville knows how awesome it is to go and eat at a seafood shack. Well, Singleton Seafood in Mayport is just one of those places. Every time I come here, well, not every time because, well, take a look at this. I love to order the Mariner's Platter. What would you say has attributed to the success and longevity of the?
All the fresh local seafood right off the boats. We have the Mariner's Combo, which is got shrimp, oysters, devil crab, clam strips, scallops, and fish.
Always Mayport shrimp.
Always Mayport shrimp when we can get them.
Talk to me about portion sizes because you guys don't skimp. I mean,
No.
you talk about that Mariner's Platter.
Yeah,
that's enough. That's like a.
We say it's a Mariner's for two, but actually 4 or 5 people can eat off of it. Got a full bar. We also have draft beer, which we just added this year.
You guys have a signature drink?
We have several of them. Mutiny Margarita. We got the Purple Pelican, which is a very popular one. That's one of our best sellers. Good atmosphere. We got live bands on the weekend, and people love that during the summertime, spring.
What's your favorite dish here?
Everything. I eat it all. So people always ask me, "You ever get tired of seafood?" I'm like, no. I was born and raised on it. And I eat it every day. I just got done eating some. So. My favorite fish, I love cobia, sheephead, very good. Grouper too, but grouper's sort of one of those high-priced fish now. But I love all the fish is good. Well, we were established in 1969 as a seafood restaurant. Before that, my mom and dad started out with doing party boats. My mom started cooking breakfast and lunch, and had a sort of a bait and tackle shop. And she started doing lunch and breakfast and for the people going out in the boats, and then started doing dinners, and that's when we established the restaurant. And of course, it wasn't as big as it is now, but it started out as a 20 by 40 foot building, and it's
grown a little bit since then.
It's grown a little bit since then.
How many square feet is it now? Don't count.
I don't even know. we seat 250 people, so.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I think the love really shows through in what you guys put out as a product.
We try. It's a lot of headache, but it's worth it in the long run.
What things in life that are worth it aren't headaches?
You gotta work for it.
Have you met my wife?
Exactly. My father made the boats, and there's over 100 of them in here, and they were all handcrafted out of his mind. There are no plans whatsoever. A lot of the boats are made out of cedar, mahogany, oak, pine, just all different types of wood, and they're scale models. But there's a lot of history back here. I've watched him do every boat in here, so I know which ones he spent a lot, very long time on trying to perfect it. So.
Cool. Do you ever sell them?
We do not sell them.
I saw the signs. I just thought I'd ask.
Yeah, well, we do not sell them, and we've had a lot of offers, and some of them have been a lot of money. But if I ever sold them, my dad would probably haunt me.
So that's the Mariner's Platter, and of course, if you want to have something else to go with it that's kind of a little unusual, blackened gator tail, and of course, one of the house specialty drinks, a Purple Pelican. See you at Singleton's. Thanks for watching this week's episode of I Know Jax. Every week I get emails from viewers who ask me, what can I do to support I Know Jax and how can I help? Well, if you like what I do, I have a couple of options for you. First, subscribe to my weekly newsletter, The Insider, and share it with your friends. Also, make sure to like our Facebook page and share our weekly videos. And if you really want to get into it, subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Instagram. It's I Know Jax everywhere on social media, so that's easy to remember. And if I didn't have loyal viewers like you who follow me on social media and watch my videos, I wouldn't be able to do I Know Jax every week. Now the same thing goes for our sponsors. They're the ones who are supporting us financially, so a big thanks to all of you. That's it for this week. I'll be back next week with a brand new show of I Know Jax, but before then, I'll see you on the internet.